So about an hour ago, I was lying in bed, unable to sleep, and I was thinking about all the fun things I'm gonna do for my 5 day vacation from YouTube. I'm gonna go to this ramen place with all my friends. Oh, we're having these parties. But then I thought to myself, another one. I gotta have another one. Another video for this year. I can't end off the Stampede video, guys. I had to give you one more market watch this year. So if you guys enjoy, you know it's your boy Thomas from Team Sakurazo here with another banger market watch. And guys, we have a lot of buyouts to go over. We have zombie buyouts, we have staple buyouts, and a lot more, even an I told you so. So if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to smash that like button, because on the last market watch we got 122 likes. That's awesome. I don't know how we got over 120. That's insane. But if we get 100 likes on this video, that would be awesome. I'm not gonna ask you guys to match 120. Look, that's too much. Okay, you guys have been putting in the work. My Stampede video did really well. It might get 120 likes, which I said, hey, part 2, which thank you to those who checked that out and actually commented what you want to see. I love hearing what you guys saw, and I realized, yo, I missed some picks. There was one guy, he left this like 200 list. He had it in Google Doc and everything. Shouts to you especially. I love reading that shit. It is not too long for me. But we're going to get right into this here. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my YouTube channel members. We upload that channel member video, 3 cards every trade binder. So if you want to go check it out, become a YouTube channel member. Always appreciate it. Check out the sponsors. Buying cards off TCG players, my affiliate down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost too. Check out Whatnot. Use my link. $15 off your next purchase. Get your Crimson Dragon for cheaper. So, speaking of Crimson Dragon, $22 here, going up to $30. Now, I told people to get this at $7, $8, $9 because the problem is that people like to wait till the last minute to get their cards when it comes to these decks. And that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to get them early. So if you got your Crimson Dragon at $7, $8, $9, and I said, look, get a playset or two, this card's going to go insane. It is obvious that it has cemented itself in the Blue Eyes decks for very good reason for Quasar, and it's trending upwards to $30. As you see, there's that huge spike there. You made 3x on a $8 card. Think about that for a second. You got a playset. Well, hey, that's free product. That's just free shit. These secret rares, they're like 16, 17. I know people like the prismatic secrets more, but at the same time, I do find it funny that when they're printed as normal secrets, they go for much more, which I just find very funny. I like prismatic secrets, but I don't know. I feel like we have so many rarities. It's hard for me to get tired of one, but I don't look at prismatic too often because they only do it like once a year, and I'm not a fan of the tins. Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Now, they love tuning this out. This has always been the card I go over afterwards. 58 listings, $4. Guys, this can go up. I really do think this can keep skyrocketing to like a $10 card. I really think it can at least go higher. So keep an eye on this card. It might be good to get your copies. Engraver, all right. Fiend Smith, everything has overtaken the meta. I don't think they're going to survive another ban list. I think, well, it's 50-50 because it depends if Konami wants to reprint them or not. That's kind of how it is. Plus, they already have a ban, so they might already like push it a little bit. Plus, it's very hard to hit this engine with how little of it you have to play. That's the thing about Fiend Smith, is it really does, at least right now, and I want your guys' thoughts on this, really. It feels like a deck where it's like, what can you limit? Like, what really hurts this engine without straight up banning it? I don't really have an answer for that because a lot of it's just one of stuff. And, but your engravers right now are 190 going up to 222. When this card was a 120, I said, look, this is free money. This is insane. This card should not be as low. Don't let people smoke. Your regular secrets are, guess what? Almost the price of a QC. So if you guys got your QCs, guess what? The secrets are basically the same price, going up to 120. Way too much for an engraver in my honest opinion, and it's 16 listings. This is very, very low. Infinite Forbidden is kind of going insane. I mean, you got a lot of QCs, you got the Exodia shit, you got White Forest, which we're gonna go over White Forest really quickly, at least like base rarities, unless I see something kind of crazy here, which I'm not. But you got Stellars here. Today they're like $26. A lot of people are very, very hyped for the White Forest in Darkness Supreme, whatever it's called. I'm blinking. You got the QC, but you got the QCs kind of bought out here. So we're gonna take a look here. Are the synchros bought out? Not really. So QC LZ, these are 85 going up to 125, but I have to be honest, they were roughly around this price. I'm not going to say they're bought. No, they're just low on listings. A lot of people just have them still. A Stellar, 70, 75. A little more than I want for a Stellar, but Infinite Forbidden is a set that if you could get a case for cheap, I feel like you may be very rewarded. Track QCs are 92 here, 98. I told people that you guys, everyone's looking at the Engraver QC. You got to get your tracks at 30-ish, almost $40. You got to get them. They can go to 70s. And your QC has more than doubled. People are underestimating QCs and core sets. I really think that once someone gets a hold and they think, oh, this is good because it's going to be used in this, QCs spike like crazy. Like, QCs really feel like a double or nothing type rarity when you get them. That's why I kind of like see how it plays out unless I'm certain, which I've made a bad call before. As you guys know, not a financial advisor, but you make bad calls, right? One of my bad calls, for example, was, it's hard to remember because I don't have too many, to be perfectly honest with you here. Oh, but Varudas, right? I called Varudas QC. I'm like, yo, 190 is really, really cheap. We should get this. And now, well, Varudas QC went as down as like 60. And now they're like 70, 80. I just thought it would be really good. I still think this card is fantastic, by the way. QCs aren't too bad right now. Thrust. Now, Thrust has been going absolutely crazy, and that is because of Malice and Ryziel. This card is free. It is free. You need to be playing this. It is free. Supers are 11, 20 bucks. So that's pretty insane here. People are using it to grab your talent too. Even talent is pretty insane. Thrust secrets from the Bonanza are also like $10, which I don't know why the supers are $10 when you have reprint secrets for 10 as well. But what I want to show y'all is the deal. Now, I told people OG Thrust at $12, $13 is way too good. You guys need to get them. And now they are bombing out at $28. But guys, there is a set here for 16 a pop. That's not 13, 12, but it ain't too bad either. You do got them for 14, 15 here, but guys, if you want your thrusts, they're going insane. They are going insane. I mean, they practically double, in fact. So you guys might want to scoop these up and make sure that you're good. Ultis, which these are also going up. Now, I actually really like this ulti. I think I have it in my possession, and I'm not saying it rivals Zexal ultis, but it's a solid looking ulti. These are 50 bucks here. I'm gonna put the filter on. We went over this and they were cheap at like 30 for a little bit. But yeah, 50 goes up to 65 here. Goes up to 160. I don't think they're gonna sell at 160, but hey, that's what it bottoms out to. But at the same time, $50 is fine. Pack bait here is also bought out. These are $16. It's funny because I have these like lying around and stuff. I really need to dig them out. In fact, I might do it after this market watch. But these are going up because this card, it was played with Snake Eye as a continuous, all that. But people forget that, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a monster in the graveyard or face a monster poke controls, discard a card, and if you do place that monster as its owner spell or trap, it's face up continuous. Trap. Now, this is very good because when you send something, it's basically free removal because the only real free removal we have is banish face down right now. Because when cards get banished, all they get effects. Oh, when they go to grave, all they get effects. Oh, when they do this, all they get effects. So putting a card, especially a one-of card that's crucial, even in the extra deck, in the spell trap, your opponent's locked out of it. And it's pretty good. I mean, the only time, I could also argue, oh, they have one less zone, but I think the only time that's going to come up is Labyrinth, and even then, they don't usually have 4, but to be fair, though, they will be mostly, instead of playing with 4, playing with 3, because if they set 3 and they have, let's say, some bullshit in their spell trap, right, that they want to reuse in the camp, well, they're going to want to keep that 3rd open for something crucial, or that 4th, I should say. So they're really only limited at 3. So that's like the only time I see this as like really, really good as a blocking zone thing. But this is just very good in general. Go dig them out. They were $2. I think Phantom Nightmare... Yeah, Phantom Nightmare was getting reprinted, but oh well. QC Thrusts, 40 bucks, 45. The card never really went up. Every other thrust went up, not this one. Why? I don't know, man. You guys play Ace Detective here. Y'all play Danganronpa or whatever in my comment section. Try to figure out how every rarity went up but the QC, even the ulti. Because first they hate ultis from OTS. Now they love them. I can't, man. The Yu-Gi-Oh market's crazy. Then we have Engraver of the Mark here. Which during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect by declaring exactly one card name, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, declare one other card name. That the card name your opponent declares become the card name declared by this effect. Once per turn during the player's turn, you can target one face-up card on the field, destroy it during the end phase of this turn. So this is never really like a bad card per se, but the reason why this is good is because people are looking at this against like cross out and stuff. Your supers are bought out at like $3, $7, $8 here, which is pretty insane. It's also technically, no, you can't Gold Sark, negate Gold Sark with this because Gold Sark doesn't declare. You do have the ones here though, which guys remember you got all these commons here, but you got these supers at bulk prices. They're bulk prices. The sales history, though, that's what we really gotta look at, isn't really existent here. If I open up a page for something that could be a hand trap, and the first thing I see, if when I look at the bottom, is beginning October, when we're literally, it's basically January, yeah, not very good here. Now we gotta go over some of these zombie buyouts, as well as re-see what they're at. But before I continue, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, guys, smash that like button. And you know what? I got a question for y'all. Look, usually I want to ask what cards I'm going over in the next Market Watch, which leave that too. But I want to know what you guys are doing for New Year's. Because I'm actually doing quite a bit, actually. You know, I would talk about it on stream, but yeah, no stream for 2 weeks because New Year's Day and Christmas. Unfortunate, but we'll be back with a vengeance. I might actually stream, like, have fun with the stream on, like, Thursday or something. Depends on how I feel. But Fusion's here. $5 here from, oh, fuck, that's me. I didn't know that was me. Okay, they go up to 15. Yeah, so these will be wiped out. I'm not. Go for it. Just get the $5 copy. I don't care. Golden Lords. Now, these went up to 20. I thought they'd shoot back down to like 12, but they're like holding at 17, which is very good. You got the Dio one at about 15 as well here. The Lost Arts are bought out. You got $8 here, and then they go up to 50. So if you have the Lost Arts, hey, they're bought out. That's pretty good. I ended up getting these for pennies, really, on the dollar. I never really want to get these hard because I said I knew it wasn't good. Only if they were, like, in front of me with somebody. Like, I won't go out of my way to buy this online type thing. Like, maybe if I'm, like, on Whatnot, which awesome, by the way. Great sponsor. I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored. I actually do love Whatnot. Like, it's just such a fun place to be. Like, I'll throw it on Whatnot because, hey, it's fun, right? But that's really it. So I kind of wish I picked up more, but oh well. OG Secrets. Now, this is why I need to peel your eyes open, not just on Thrust, but this as well. Guys, the pull ratio for Golden Lord was like 1 every 3 boxes, I think, for Secret Slayers. Maybe it was every 4 boxes. This card was insanely short print from Secret Slayers. And this was considered the best archetype. Besides that, Emancipator going crazy, but like overall in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to longevity, people looked at Elich. And seeing these OGs that were... Now, in a year, we have rarity, so you see them at 12 here. But guys, these were like 40, 50 before rarity. Right now, being at $4 is just criminal. It's way too low. And you have a lot of them for 5 here. You do have these walls. I don't want to sit here and tell you guys these are going to go crazy, right? But the fact that this has gone so low for a fan favorite archetype that has a lot of history on it. I mean, you see the sales data here is impressive for December for a card like this when we have literally 2 QCs, a Lost Art, and every other rarity under the sun with both versions, right? So when you see here the sales on December and you start seeing them move here, I'm not saying, oh, you need to get this right now. I'm not going to overhype something for you guys. I just think that this should be somewhere on your list to maybe get a place it up at $15, right? It's very fair. I mean, you have like a long while. In fact, honestly, you kind of got them for less than 5 here. So it's nothing too bad to pick up from your cart. Curse Elland. I had this in my 5 cards every trade binder like a year ago. I said whenever we are going to get Elich support, because it was bound to happen. And I'm telling you this right now, we're probably gonna get Rika support soon. Uh, these are good at $1 They're like 7s now, going up to 8s. They're not insane. All right, not gonna lie, y'all. They're not insane, but they're pretty good. Then you've got Flying Mary. All right, she be flying, and she is quite merry. QCs. Now, unfortunately, I pulled one of these bitches from my case, and I always told people, if a card is actually so low that you're like getting rid of it just to get rid of it, in our game of Yu-Gi-Oh right now, with what's getting support and everything going up and down, you might as well just hold it if it's that low. Not low, that low. So when I pulled this, it was like $20. I said, maybe I'll try to get rid of it. Couldn't really, and then I just said, fuck it. When it dropped to like less than 15, I just held my copy because I didn't want to rush it, right? There's no reason. Well, this is now used not only with zombies, but Elich. People are already cooking up combos. Right now, 35, 36, 47, 50. Would I buy at this price? It does look cool. I have to admit, this is a very cool looking card, right? I do like when they give like cool ass cards like this. I really, really do. And I think 35 is a little too much, but maybe if this card goes down to like 20, which I think it might, because I don't really know how much hype this can hold. $20 for a QC from a core set. You really can't go too wrong with that, unless you're like Metamorphosis, which is another card I want to check up on actually, because these are really funny. Okay, not that. Hopefully it pops up here. Okay, we're just gonna go Phantom Nightmare because I can't spell. Sorry guys, I can't spell. Where are they? Oh, those are bottom. What the hell? Where is it? Pack bit. We might as well go over the QC. Where is this card? Yeah, of course it's on the second page. That's just so funny. There we go. Metamorphosis. $10. They said let them cook. And they literally just ate their own cooking, and it gave the chef food poisoning. Lows are QCs, 120, going up to 200. Yeah, I should have got these at 70, and I regret it. But I don't want to play voiceless right now, so whatever. Pack bit QCs are 55, going up to $80. So this card is going pretty insane again. Malice. Now, we got some Malice buyouts we got to go over. So, Malice P going back up to 46. The fact that this card couldn't even stabilize at the 30s is insane to me. Crossover Breakers is a box that's probably going to go up. In fact, I wouldn't even mind getting another case if someone threw me a good number, but Dormouse, 102, 118. Rabbit, 78, 85, 90. QC here is 260. These cards are like on perma buyout status, 250. CR white bind. Now this where it gets interesting. I don't really trust cards that are CR only, but I knew that if people want max rarity, they would look at the CRs for the links because they don't have QCs, which I kind of wish that they dedicate cards to either CR or QC. But like I've said before, it's better they get the CR and QC at the same time rather than a QC later, because then, oh, max rarity changes and all these CRs that were so much money, they plummet, and we all hate seeing that. 48 here for your white binders, 15 listings. Reds at 42, going up to 48 though, so they're going up. Cheesy Cat, 77, going up to 90. So it is going up, right, as well. And this doesn't have a QC, so that, people want that for max rarity. Now, Chaos Angel, getting back on this, these secrets are 38, 50, 65 for your OGs. Way too much. Megatins ones are 35, and then you've got your Ultis here, and these are 58, going up to $80. I think that the Ulti's probably going to keep going up here because of the sales history here. I mean, people are busy with New Year's and all that, so these buyouts, like if people really want this card, I think that in January, that's where we're going to start seeing those spikes ups. By the way, very quickly, guys, I will be at the Rosemont January 5th. January 5th, I'll be at Rosemont at that regional. Come say hi. I love seeing y'all. It's going to be really, really fun too. First week of January is looking quite busy for me, unfortunately. So there's that to consider. Also, leave a like if you haven't already, because the last card we have today is Ultimate Rare Cyber Dragon. Now, everybody loves a good Cyber Dragon ulti, including myself. And right now, these are 45, but they bomb out $60 here. These multiple play sets, they're not going to say they're gone, but you got one, you got two, and then it just adds at 60. And then once people get that, it does climb up to this 77, 80, $100 mark. Do I think these can go up to $100? Personally, I actually believe so. The sales data here, which we have to go over. They are selling at this 40 mark. One on Christmas Eve, two on Christmas Eve. Then you got a place that sold right there. Again, it's the holidays, so a lot of people are like slowing down. Not my boy Jay, by the way, which you guys got to check out fresh off the press. Love the man. I kind of want to be on his stream Friday. This upcoming Friday. So maybe I'm gonna see if I can hop on. Then that's why I don't want to stream Friday. Unless not even if I stream early, I'll stream either the day before, like the day after, maybe a Saturday Night Live just for fun, like an actual Saturday Night Live Mark Watch. Would you guys want a live Mark Watch this upcoming Saturday? Because maybe I'll do that. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Have a good one.